I won $100 million, then I tested my family. What happened next broke my heart. My name is Robert Hayes. I'm 67 years old. And on a random Tuesday afternoon I was sitting in my living room holding a lottery ticket worth $100 million in one hand and my son's call on the other. "Dad, figure it out yourself. I'm busy." The line went dead. What Marcus didn't know, what neither of my children knew, was that I had just become one of the wealthiest men in Michigan. And he had just failed the most important test of his life. Let me take you back 3 weeks. I stopped at a 7-Eleven on Brookshire Avenue at 11 at night to pick up some milk. On a whim I grabbed a Mega Millions ticket. 4 days later I finally checked the numbers. My hands were shaking so bad I had to check 3 times. All 6 matched. $100 million. And after taxes I was walking away with $62 million. I didn't tell a soul. Instead I called my attorney Gregory Walsh, a man I had trusted for 35 years. He handled my late wife Ann's estate, my will and a property dispute. He had never once steered me wrong. When I slid that ticket across his desk Greg went pale. Completely pale. "Jesus Christ, Robert." I told him I hadn't claimed it yet. I wanted to do it right. Set up a trust, protect the money, make sure no one could touch it unless I decided they should. Greg leaned back in his chair and said, "You don't trust your own kids?" I told him I didn't know yet. But I was about to find out. "I need you to understand something about me first. I worked at Ford Motor Company for 37 years. Assembly line floor supervisor, then plant manager. 60-hour weeks, double shifts. I gave everything I had so Marcus and Nana could have opportunities I never did. After my wife Ann died 6 months from her cancer diagnosis to her funeral, something shifted in my family. My kids called less. Visited less. I told myself they were busy. Marcus had his consulting firm and Nana had her real estate business. But then the requests started. Marcus needed $20,000 for cash flow issues. Then $40,000 to cover secret credit card debt. He said, "Don't tell Lisa." Nana called crying about her mortgage being 3 months behind. Her car transmission. Her daughter's private school tuition. Every single time I dipped into my retirement savings, sold bonds, cashed out insurance policies, I never made them feel guilty about it. That is what fathers do. You sacrifice, you provide, and you don't keep score. Except they were keeping score. Just not the way I thought. 2 months before I won the lottery I drove 45 minutes unannounced to Marcus's house in Bloomfield Hills, a house I helped with the down payment for. His wife Lisa answered the door. No smile. Didn't invite me in. She said, "We're about to head out. Maybe call first next time." The door closed. I stood on that porch feeling like a door-to-door salesman who had just been dismissed. Last Thanksgiving I cooked for 12 hours. Turkey stuffing, 3 kinds of pie. Set the table for 3. Marcus texted at 11 in the morning saying, "Sorry Dad, Lisa's family insisted we